Just going to read my name here. And I'm the GenPed Destroyer, CEAM. That's Christian Erik Arne Meyer, the generational pedophile destroyer. And let's see. So I've won down here. You can see my win rate's 30.92% of the time. And I played 8,200 hands. I raise about 38% of the time and fold 51% of the time, almost 52% of the time. And here's my stats. So the most impressive one is the continental tournaments, where I've been in 2 continental tournaments, and I won one of them. So I'm going to try to put somebody on a hand, and I should be able to do that pretty easily. I could always put them on 1 card, but it's hard to put them on 2 cards, depending on, like, it has to be a big hand, like, for me to put them on 2 cards, like a straight, a flush, a full house, a 4 of a kind, a straight flush, or a royal flush. I've never put somebody on a royal flush, but I possibly could, depending on how excited they are. Like, I did put somebody on a straight flush before, and because they were really excited on how they bet, so it was it's pretty obvious that they had it. Because I'm like, well, I had the nut flush in that scenario, and there was actually, well, how did it go? There was 2 straight flush possibilities. There's a 4 of a kind possibility. There was 3 full house possibilities, 6 straights, and even more, 6 straights, and then there's other flush possibilities too. I had the nut flush, so straight flush. So there would have been 6 flush possibilities, so the odds were even higher than I thought it was. Well, yeah, so there would have been 2 straight flushes, the 4 of a kind, and then 3 full houses. Then there's 6 other flushes, 6 other straights, and then a 3 of a kind, and then 3 2 pairs. So without the six flushes, the odds were 1 in 5.197 quintillion. The quintillion is a billion, basically. So the odds would be even higher because of the 6 flushes that I totally forgot about. Because in the video, I'm like, well, I had the nut flush, so I had the highest flush. I had the ace high flush, and I'm like, well, he could have the king. And I was kind of, and I mentioned how there's a straight flush and the 4 of a kind, and then I'm like, well, he could have the king, and then I called, right? But if I put him on a straight, I wouldn't have hesitated. I would have just snap called without considering the straight flush or the 4 of a kind or the full houses. But I didn't technically say the king of clubs, but it was inferred that it was the king of clubs, because it was the only king that made a difference in the hand. Because I knew I was going to lose money. It's a real money, and it was only $2, but I knew I was going to lose money. But at that point, I was trying to get a sponsorship, so I called knowing that I was going to lose $2, and I ended up being bankrupt after that. So and I mentioned how if it was more than $2, I wouldn't have called. But so I ended up losing, and because basically what I would do is I'd put on $20 or so, and then sometimes I'd get out to about $500. And I was on PokerStars Ontario, and so every time I would go to cash out, say when I got to about $500, I'd hit cash out, and then I'd forget the rules, and the rules would want you to get a screenshot of your email address on your bank app, and it was impossible to do from a cell phone, which I was playing on. I would have to have a computer, and I didn't have access to a computer. So every time I would do it, I would hit the cash out button, and then I would go on a losing streak afterwards. Every time, 100% of the time. They would allow me to e-transfer every time. They would take my money, no problem, in seconds, but they would never e-transfer me back. It was a shady website. Proof, like there's you'll see it in this hand here, because see how it says at the bottom here. At the bottom here, you can show one card or two cards, the left or right card. So on PokerStars, it had that option as well, where you could fold one or fold two. And so I have video proof where it shows that one of my opponents folding just one card and showing only one card. And then when I went to do it, they made me show both my cards. So they made me lose money. I have video proof of that happening. So I'm going to end up suing them. I have probably another year almost to be able to sue them. I have lots of lawsuits going on. You know, I have I'm currently in a hospital right now because of a lie. In Canada, if you tell a lie against somebody, and you could be hospitalized. I've been hospitalized since September 19th, since May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. But my half-sister said I tried to jump from a moving car because I seen a police cruiser, which is strange because I don't have a criminal record. And also, I had a video that I posted in 2019 where I'm like, most of my videos are serious, and this one's going to be not so serious. And then I'm like, I'm going to stop these cars with my mind. So I used a sarcastic tone like that, like I just did then. And but the doctor, he's Nigerian, so he doesn't understand Canadian culture. And he's like, well, he thinks he's king and that the cars won't hit him because he's immortal. And it's like, no, you're a dumbass. Like I said, like the opposite of serious is joking around. Like I have on this particular video, last time I checked, I had 612 views and I had 95 likes because everybody knows that I'm joking around. So they used that video against me, and I've been hospitalized ever since May, based on lies. So it sucks being Canadian. Don't even come to Canada. Don't even come to Canada. So I have about 5 different lawsuits, and I'm going to win them all. And as soon as I win, I'm going to leave the country. Should take about 3 to 4 years, though. Because I got to sue that doctor because he wrote down lies. So that's called defamation of character, libel. So I'm going to sue him for that. And so when you try to sue a doctor for malpractice, when you search online, they're like, oh, it's a very costly process. It costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it's like bullshit. I'm going to do it myself for like about $2,000. Because it costs, in Canada, it costs probably about $1,500, and then by the time I summons people, like a summons is a subpoena. Once I subpoena experts, for about $85, right? So it costs about $2,000, $2,300 or so. Okay, so let's see what this person might have. So it was likely that they did have the flush, but you never know. They probably had a weak flush. Like with a bet like that, that was a suspicious bet because with a bet like that, you're either bluffing or you have a weak card or you have a monster, right? So that was a tricky one because you know when you make a little weak bet like that, you're begging for them to raise you all in, right? So that's why I was a little apprehensive and I was talking there. I wasn't even paying attention to see who's been bluffing and who hasn't been. So the blinds went up pretty fast since I've been talking here. Oh, what? Whatever. That's terrible. Runner. So here's what that person did to win that hand. That's incredible. That sucks. That almost always happens. This site, they do have an option to put money, like real money on to win play money. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but just download a new app until the time period goes where you can play money again if you run out of play money. But this site is really weak. It's a weak site. All they do is I lose as the favorite almost the majority of the time. Every video that you watch, you'll see that I lose as the favorite. Every video. He's gonna call with a donkey hand again. Spade again. No spade, nice. I'm surprised this donkey didn't call right here. He called with king 6 or queen 6 last time. There's a jack showing, right? So that means if they would have hit the 6, there's a possibility that the jack or the other card, the other 8, the 8 would have beat them. So really, they only had 3 queens that could have made their hand, and they got lucky. They put all their chips in. That's why the site's weak. They had 3 cards to make their hand at that point. They had no cards. They had to get lucky. They needed 2 cards to beat them because I had 2 pair. But a player like that, I'd play them for all their money. I'd borrow money to play a player like that. I'd borrow money because they're weak. Okay, so let's see. This player's apprehensive here. I got a weak hand here, so. Got a royal flush draw. So even though it's showing that I have LTE service, it's taking a long time to connect, which is suspicious because they're trying to set me up in the system. He has 3 jacks to make his hand. Well, he got a full house anyway, so he has a higher full house, so it's terrible. Like I said, it's like a joke. It's a joke site. That's what those people did to win again. They rape people to win. here's my winning percentage when I flop a full house and I lose. Almost 100% of the time when I flop a full house, I lose. Because they cheat, because I'm like one of the best players on the planet. I played more poker than 95% of the human population, so I should be really good. And I scored off the chart for pattern recognition, so on my IQ test. So when I said my IQ test, somebody pretended to be me. So both these players suck. They suck at poker. So I'm gonna fold, and hopefully the first place player wins. Pair of nines, come on. 4-9. There's the queen, of course. That had to happen. No, I won. So I finished in the money anyways, surprisingly. I got lucky there. I got unlucky twice, and then I got lucky when I needed it, though. Oh, wow. This is shocking. I got lucky twice. I broke even so far. I got unlucky twice, and I got lucky twice. Let's see if I can put them on again. So I should be chip leader now. Nice, he folded. I was hoping he folded. See, in a situation like this, it's unlikely that they have a king in that scenario. So sometimes, like, I took a chance there, like, because I was already in the money. But it's a good opportunity sometimes to try to steal the pot, because they would have had a flop, a 3 of a kind or a 4 of a kind. It is possible, but it's unlikely. So that's why I went with the bluff. I should win this now. But I'm gonna get unlucky. Wow, I was the favorite, and it held up. So let's see. I think I almost have enough to play in the next tournament. No, not quite. Well, you know, poker's kind of rigged online. Everybody that plays poker online thinks it's rigged, so they can't be all wrong, right? And you can see when I showed the circles, those people had to rape people to get points. And imagine that, like, instead of these predators getting hunted, regardless of their age. They want to prey. These kids, they kill other kids. They give them cancer. And the thing is, when you cheat, you don't ever improve. Because you don't learn anything. You never learn when you cheat. You learn from experience, and unfortunately, you learn from, like, when you're young, your parents teach you that the stove is hot, so you don't believe them, and then you go near the stove, you feel the heat, then you either burn yourself on the stove, and then you realize what hot is, because kids don't know what hot is until they burn themselves, and they start crying, and then they're like, oh wow, that's what hot is, and then they're less likely to burn themselves again. So that's the same thing with poker. You burn yourself in playing poker, and then you're less likely to be burnt in the future because of your past performances. But when they allow people to cheat to win, they never learn. Okay, so I didn't put anybody on a hand last time, so I'm going to try to do this game. Once again, it's showing that I have LTE service. That's the fastest internet in Canada. And both times I said that, they made me get disconnected, but it wasn't showing that I had no signal at the top of my phone where it said LTE. Because they're cheating. Here's the people that are cheating right now. Here's when I predicted that I was going to play against all these opponents, and that they were going to cheat to win those hands. They're terrorists. All they do is terrorize people, and especially myself, because I'm trying to stop generational pedophiles, right? So they want to continue raping people like they have for the last 2,700 years. Pretty much most politicians are pedophiles, generational pedophiles. So either they rape humans or rape animals. If your name's Dale and you're overweight, that means somebody in your family is a generational pedophile, and they plan to set you up to violate animals. You rape dogs if your name's Dale. Most likely. Not all the time, but most likely. And if your name's Heath, then they most likely set you up to violate cats. Because there was that cartoon Heathcliff, right? He was a cat. So they're animal predators. And then if your name is Maximus or Max, there's a good chance that you're going to become a killer at some point. I mean, somebody in your family set you up. Whoever named you, whoever caused your parents to name you, they set you up to be able to violate them. Like my family, half my family, I call it life rape, and they listen to the gods, like with telepathy, like computerized telepathy, and then they make them fall in love with them, and then they breed with them to steal their genetic attributes. I'm not going to show it in this video, but if you go to on my page here, if you check out some of my videos on the playlist, like probably the ones that talks about technology and biology, it shows that if you search on the internet, like, can people steal attributes, then the answer is going to be no. But if you're like, well, is it possible for DNA transfer to be shared between organisms, then Google says yes, it's possible. Right, and Bloody Mary, she was a Queen of Scots. She used to bathe in the blood of virgins, and because of its the ability to share DNA from people. So this is old technology. I'm surprised. Usually when you make a pair on the flop, that was a kind of a good fold for them, because I could have had the 6-8 there, the straight. But usually when you make a bet with people put you on the 5, like weaker opponents do anyways, and then you get paid off through them anyways. So they're going to make me check and pretend I lost internet connection, but you can see the timer going every time, right? If you can see the timer moving in real time, how could I have lost internet connectivity? You're just setting me up. Because when I did the second circle, I was incriminating all people that are violating the agreement. Because it's crazy, but what people could do is they could use your subconscious mind and make you younger, even though you're older than them. So what they do with me, they make me be an infant to make decisions in the system. Here's how often they do it. Right, so they're using my subconscious mind like I'm an infant to sabotage myself as an adult, and as if I'd want to do that consciously as an adult, right? So as if Canada or these countries around the world are credible and dignified people to use somebody's subconscious mind as if they're an infant constantly. And here's how often Mark Carney does. And once again, Mark Carney is the Prime Minister of Canada. And you know what a Carney is? A Carney is a clown, and they sometimes wear a mask, so he pretends to be a dignified individual. So hopefully he has a lot of turbulence on the way back from Mexico today, and if he is a generational pedophile, I hope he meets his end on the way home. I've used every wish that I had accumulated up in my last 47 years of my life for that to happen. I'm tired of this guy should automatically call it, really. There was I was playing on this Real Money website, and I did make somebody fold when they had 2 cents left. It was awesome. Maybe they had more money in their bankroll to once again it's showing in real time that I have connectivity, and then immediately as soon as I fold, it shows that I had connectivity, and I would have flopped a straight, or pardon me, a 3 of a kind. So here's what they did. It's a perpetrator named Dustin. He's some loser. They try to get affinity, but they're terrorists. All 3 times when it said I lost connectivity, you can see the timer bar working in real time, so it proves that I had connectivity. My phone says LTE, and I'm filming this video. I'm filming this. I'm not speaking just for... they don't realize that I'm actually screen recording. They're fucking losers. So I'm gonna incriminate them in that. And this is human hijacking, right? So just think, well, in Canada, if you break into a house, a dwelling, that's 30 years in prison. So imagine breaking and hijacking somebody's body, how much time in prison you're gonna get. 30 years in prison, because they don't feel safe in their house. So now if you hijack their body, how could they feel safe in their own body? They're fucking terrorists. So they have a system in Canada where you walk. When you take a step with your left foot or right foot, you either register or unregister. But for me, they use both my feet and where they hack my eyes to look, and they think that's ethical. And it's funny, they think I need their help when I don't need their help. I need nothing from them. I need them to leave me the fuck alone. I guess they're willing to risk. They want to learn how to play some play money poker, and when I post these videos online, right? So they're risking 30 life imprisonment rather than waiting like a week or two to watch this video. That's how stupid they are. Like that was Andrew when the last time I mentioned about possibly being hijacked. He's the attendant, not an attendant, he's the activity aide at the Superior Hospital. Most likely. That's the disclaimer so you don't get sued. Even though I'm 100% positive, I have to say most likely. Because he made me look at the same sign my last smoke break. And they all want attention, and I guess there's that adage, right? Like there's no such thing as bad publicity, right? But when you get hunted down by people in the future, you were warned. People hate predators, like pedophiles, rapists, and bestiality. They hate that. So for all you people, that's what you look like. There's your home addresses. And then without showing them non-organic, the last one, they try to throw my kids under the bus. My daughter. So once again, here's the terrorist that did that. And my kids are going to see this. I just show their subconscious mind. And so once again, there's their real addresses to all those perpetrators. She has 3 kings to hit. No, 3 kings and 2 sevens. Or actually 7. Yeah, you could have hit it. Nice. I needed them to fold because I had a terrible hand. Here's how many predators I set up. Once again, it's showing that I have connectivity, right? Because the timer was going up in real time. So I'm going to be able to sue Poker Mega Hit for this. Because even though it's play money, right? This is mental health and enjoyment. They most likely have a flush draw too. It's Christian. So once again, it showed that I was connected there, and I could see my cards, right? So how am I not connected? They don't realize I'm screen recording this. I pushed it. So once again, this is a lawsuit for Poker Mega Hit. Because I could see my cards. Thanks. So if I could see my cards, how could I not be connected to the internet? Poker Mega Hit. Somebody, most likely T, the attendant, wanted some affinity. So once again, this is what she looks like. Cheers. That's why there's people coughing. Well, they intentionally made me use it, so I would have won. Once again, I'm gonna get that much money for suing them. It showed every single time. It showed I'm filming this, so I'm gonna be able to show that I was connected to the internet, and they're making it that make it seem like I'm not connected to the internet to hold my hand.
Hey, go to your phone.
No.
He won't do it. He won't be in there. Playing family. He won't win because he doesn't believe me. Well, there's my other shoes. Those are mine. Why are you leaving? What did I do to you? I hate you.
Okay, thank you.
You were trying to get cell phone and
Well, it's showing that I have LTE, so.
just kidding out of your side come by.
So what happens is people like to walk by me to try to get in my videos. Here's every one of them that tried that.
Okay, come here. I got you right now. Come here.
Hey, go. I'm in here.
Okay, I won't bother if you do one thing.
You're bothering me. That's why I left the last room, because I was in a room by myself. Then you came. Then two people came in that room. I went into another room by myself. Then other people came in. I do want people to leave me alone.
One cigarette. That's it.
I don't have any cigarettes on me.
Oh, okay. He doesn't have any on it. You give them back. You didn't give them back yet, did you?
Of course I did.
You gave them back.
All they try to do is cause anxiety, and they want affinity, but really, like, this is what happens to your families. I make it so your entire families are liable now. Because I'm tired of being fucked with just because I'm fucking special. So yes, Molly, is he gonna hit the 10? There's nothing they could do. Once again, they pretend I'm an infant to change how I feel about them as an adult, and I don't like them as an adult. I have to be cordial. I mean friendly. Because I have a delusional doctor that thinks refusing blood work is psychotic. Imagine that. I think saying somebody's psychotic for refusing blood work is psychosis myself. I think they hide their culpability through my body, and they pretended when you hear my voice change when I said that, that's people pretending to be me, Christian Erik Arne Meyer. This isn't my first time on the road here, man. So I need to get lucky here. All they do is walk by and they make me look at people, then they take these
I'll make you a deal. You say to this number to my husband that I love you. That's it. I'll leave you alone. I don't have a phone. Thank you.
And I'm not texting her husband because they just try to get on the video again. And, like, because people can hack your phone if you give them your phone number. Like, there's a landline that you could use to call her husband. The Israelis, I'll just show you after this video, people can hack your, they might not acknowledge it, but people will acknowledge it. But they don't even need you to open up an attachment. If they know your phone number, they can hack your phone. So everybody, they they always try to get my phone. And it's funny, I haven't had smoke passes in 4 months, and they get jealous of me. People that haven't even been here a week. Those are fucking losers. So I'll just show you that your phone could be hacked if you give out your phone number. I'll just show this because I've seen it on TV. So if the internet lies to me, then litigation is. Because that's how the Israeli gets terrorists. So let's see. Can people hack your phone just with your phone number? Okay, so somebody's got security. No, I can't.
Why not?
I told you, you could.
Never mind. I'm gonna bug the shit out of you.
Yeah, I'm done. Because I already found the answer. It's like, so right there, like people could hack your phone just with your phone number. So
You're in fear.
right here. Yes, but it's not easy for someone to hack your phone just by your phone number. Most of the time, hackers use your phone as part of a bigger plan. They might send you a sneaky text to trick you.
Your daughter is a starseed.
Track your whereabouts, or send harmful links, or even intercept.
Your daughter is a starseed. How do I know this? She has beautiful long blonde hair.
No, she doesn't.
Okay, fine. I was fucking. Come on, please.
No. I just told you, people can hack your phone with my. I don't give my phone number to anybody.
You're so fucking fearful.
It's
killing me.
Or watch. Now I'm going to show the internet here. Did the Israelis?
705. 705.
Israeli.
705. 971.
So here's proof. It's called Pegasus spyware, and it hacks phones. Pegasus is spyware developed by the Israeli cyber company NSO Group, designed to covertly remotely install software on mobile phones with just their phone number.
Holy